Hello everyone, Nika here with your Daily Neuro Nugget. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Before we get started, I'm going to pull out the very special police hat. By the way, I think we should start a GoFundMe so we can purchase some of these for all the FBI agents involved in this case. And as usual, before I get started on my rant, I of course have to share my tea. It is chrysanthemum. By the way, this is very popular in several Asian countries. I love it for allergy season, aka right now, but it is quite bitter if you oversteep it, and I have oversteeped it today, but lowers blood pressure, very soothing, lowers stress. It is antibacterial, antiviral. So if you have tried chrysanthemum tea, let me know. Just be careful not to oversteep. So let's talk about the FBI. In this case, the FBI had one job. Their sole purpose in the very beginning of this case was to keep track of Mr. Brian Christopher Kohberger. They had to track him from Washington State to Pennsylvania State across country as Brian Christopher Kohberger drove his little white Elantra to PA, his hometown, and the FBI loses him for 14 hours. Allegedly 14 hours. So we have all these agencies involved in this case, but we have zero intelligence. Yeah, that happened. Now, why are they saying that they lost Mr. Brian Christopher Kohberger? So that's alarming. 14 hours. One must wonder, why did they not attempt to triangulate him? Because that is also a possibility. If he had a phone with him, all that they would have had to do was to contact a police department or their people at their agencies to be able to triangulate Mr. Kohberger, a man who at the time was suspected of unaliving 4 young people in a very gruesome way. Again, this is not to say he did do it or he did not do it. This is to talk about, why is the FBI losing potential suspects, dangerous, potentially, as they're driving across the freaking country. You had one job. Why are we paying these people again? This is why I'm saying we should really start a GoFundMe, because they are quite special, are they not? So the other possibility is that maybe they are just trying to insert an idea that Mr. Brian Kohberger is so intelligent that he just eluded them. One could also argue that he is the type of man that is so intelligent that he had everything, including this drive, pre-planned. So it could make him come across as a criminal mastermind, if that's the way the FBI wants to portray him, by saying, we lost him for 14 hours. He is amazing. He is intelligent. He is dangerous. But that actually, in my opinion, reflects very poorly on them, because although, yes, the FBI are humans also, and they can also commit errors, there was a whole team, people. There was a whole team assigned to track this man, to pin him down, to pull him over. A whole freaking team. And you're going to tell me that you lost sight of a university student for 14 freaking hours? By the way, I don't think Brian Kohberger actually shows any traits of a criminal mastermind, because he literally did everything wrong. if he actually was involved, including bringing his phone. Who brings your phone to a crime scene? Don't give me that he's book smart but not street smart. No. Now, I'm just trying to imagine if Brian Kohberger actually was intelligent in a street smart sort of way. What would a street smart person do in the middle of a winter storm, which was taking place, of course, as we know, when he was trying to drive to his home in Pennsylvania? Well, a street savvy person would drive south to avoid the storm. So I'm just trying to imagine a whole freaking FBI team just stranded at a random truck stop somewhere, marveling at the brilliance of this criminal mastermind. Okay, just because you were too stupid to drive through the damn storm does not mean that Brian Kohberger is a criminal freaking mastermind. Did he wear his cloak of invisibility or something to disappear for 14 hours? Again, the FBI, these agencies all over the place, all over this case, have more than enough resources. There is no excuse that these people, although human, should be losing a potential suspect who potentially unalived 4 people. It's a whole freaking team of people. You're gonna tell me nobody thought to use common sense and to call a police department or their agency and say, hey, let's triangulate towers and see where this guy is at. So that just makes me believe that the ones who have zero common sense are the people in these agencies. What is any excuse to lose a potential suspect for 14 hours? Well, he drove south. He was so smart. He drove south because he didn't want to drive through the storm. He's a freaking mastermind. He's so intelligent. His Mensa IQ is off the charts. No, you guys were just a bunch of idiots with zero common sense. And it's a problem. We pay these people to do what exactly? I am not sure. But as somebody who is a scientist, I will tell you this. If I effed up something this petite, this small, I would be booted out of my job and probably imprisoned. Yet here we have a whole freaking team of people, of agencies, left, right, across the country doing what? Diddly squat. That is the FBI for you guys. Let me know down in the comments. Do you think that Mr. Kohberger is a super duper genius, or do you think that the FBI just, they're not very smart? Let me know what you think. That's it for the day. I have to go finish drinking this disgusting tea. It's really bitter. Maybe I'll actually add some honey. So I have another video coming up. Stay tuned. Have a good day. See you very, very soon.